Well, as the U.S. government remains shut down and as food assistance benefits near a November 1 end, the World Central Kitchen is out doing this in our communities. They're helping to feed furloughed federal employees and their families. You know, usually that group responds to food shortages that are known during times of war or natural disasters, but things are changing. Live now to a distribution center for World Central Kitchen and CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand, where that good work is being done. So what's the need there?
Yeah, well, this is day one, Reed, so they are expecting thousands of people, but they also say that they will continue to do this every day for as long as it's needed. This is lunchtime. You can see they are passing out bags of a warm meal to federal workers, those who are furloughed at home. We've seen these federal workers have to turn to food banks and other forms of charity. Now, World Central Kitchen has launched this effort. This, of course, is the kitchen that is affiliated with celebrity chef Jose Andres. And they actually did something similar, the same effort in 2019 during what was then the record partial government shutdown. And that year they provided around 100,000 meals to federal workers in Washington, D.C. So the need is real, especially as this drags on for weeks without any sort of, breakthrough in the impasse. I asked one federal worker, when is the breaking point here? And they said they think that we have reached it, that, there are mortgages coming due, child care payments, car notes, the list goes on and on. I spoke to one electrical engineer. He's a civilian who works for the Department of Defense, who has all of those payments that I listed, and he says the federal government just needs to reopen. This is his message to lawmakers. Take a listen.
That's a problem when you can't find common ground on issues that matter and issues that are important, and when you hold federal government employees hostage over that. It is a bad taste in your mouth. So from my perspective, clean CR, get the government open, get people paid, and negotiate after that.
I spoke to another federal worker off camera who said that he just feels like a pawn. And, there's a number of banks and credit unions that have been offering different sorts of loans without interest. But he says that it's actually hard to get some of those loans, especially if your credit isn't perfect. So these federal workers are having to go through their budget and make real decisions day to day. They are just hoping that there is some sort of progress in negotiations, but right now they're not seeing it, Reed.
Natalie Brand, it gets very real when you have to stand in a food assistance line. We appreciate your coverage. Say our best thoughts to everyone who is behind you living out the news.